Welcome back to Millennial Stoner, everybody. I'm Joe Winchell. I am the Millennial Stoner. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and everybody that's new, welcome. It's been a great year. As of this recording, we have 1,015 subscribers. So I just want to say real quick, we just got stoned and talked about stupid stuff, and you guys seemed to respond to it. The reels went well, and I just want to say thanks to everybody that subscribed and helped us get to 1,000 subscribers. Really appreciate it. Let's do another 1,000, and let's try to get to 2,000 and everything. And just so you guys know, I've been talking about this a little bit. For our 100th episode this year, we're going to go live. We're going to do a live episode of the Millennial Stoner. It's going to be great. We're going to have more details on that probably within the next week or two, with the venue and where it's going to be at and how you can get there. We're going to have merch, and there's going to be some weed vendors there. It's going to be a great time. And we're going to do a live episode of the show with Mr. Donnie Roy and Will McCarroll. It's going to be a great time. So just stay tuned for more details about that. And as always, if you want to support the page, a lot of you have figured this out already. If you want to support the page, you can do it a couple different ways. One way is going to rockut.shop and get some of our super cool merch that we have. We got hats, we got hoodies, we got shirts. All of them are like Chris's designs and my ideas that he makes better. But come on down, check out a shirt, and if you don't have the money for it, like maybe Christmas was really harsh in your wallet and you don't have money to buy a shirt, you can go like, share, and subscribe all the videos and comment. We've been doing more comments, so people have been commenting. Again, I don't care. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm cringe or you hate me or whatever. Just comment. Give me the algorithm. Give me the interaction. I don't care. All right? I'll take your booze. Take your booze. I've seen what makes you cheer. I don't give a fuck.
Just let me know I exist.
Just let me know I exist. Oh, the validation's so good. So, guys, again, just thank you very much. I have two quick dates I'm just going to plug really quick at the top for my comedy stuff. I'm going to be at McGuire's Comedy Club February 8th and March 8th of this year for the Terry McNeely and Friends show. I think I'm hosting those. So come on down, check it out. There's always a lot of funny comedians on that, and Terry McNeely's a nutball. Come and check out his stuff while he has a little brain aneurysm on stage. All right, that's pretty much all of the business. I say one more time, 1,000 followers. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We love doing this. I'm glad you guys like watching it. My guest is just Steve Rocco.
Thanks. Just is short for Justin.
Justin Steve Rocco.
Justin Steve. Middle name Steve. Nah.
You went back
Steve
to the three
Rocco,
name.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey man, what's up? It's been a while.
It has been a while. It's been like 2 years. Yeah,
it's been 2 years.
Should be sorry. We're in a new location. Like I didn't know you guys moved. I'm like, oh, this is in Center Reach. And like, no, we're in Patchogue now. I'm like, when did this happen? Well, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Is this the first show of the new year?
Yeah, it is, right, Chris? Yep. Yeah, first show of the new year.
Why are you asking him? Weren't you here? Like, hello?
Yeah, I'm barely. I'm always correct. I'm always like second guessing myself on stupid shit.
Right.
I'm working on that, but I'm always like, it's hard for me to say things confidently sometimes when I'm like,
yeah, I got you.
I can't remember if we recorded last week or not.
Yeah, man. Cool.
But no, it was the holidays and Chris was out of town, and we had recorded. I think we always take like 2 weeks off, like around the Christmas time.
Yeah, for the holidays. Yeah.
Well, last year we took 3 months off.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, we just I don't know. It was like November to like January, and then we came back, and then we hated it because we had nothing to do. Is one of the cameras broken? No. Okay, I just wanted to make sure because then I'm going to look into a different one.
Yeah. I've been off my day job these past 2 weeks.
You've been off?
Yeah.
2 weeks you got off?
I got vacation.
I got 2 days off of my job.
I got paid vacation, bitch.
You got paid vacation? Well, you have like a job.
Yeah. Like
I work in retail, and I do this.
Yeah, but yours is cooler than what
It's
I
not
do.
Cooler.
Yes, it is.
To work in a liquor store?
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's like that.
It's fun. I'll give you that. It's fun.
You get to work with liquor. Like,
right,
does liquor ask about me?
Yeah, liquor.
What's Jack Daniels like?
Well, first of all, I call him John. No, it's fine. You just meet a lot of freaks doing it. You do.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
So many. Well, like we open at 9:30, and I open like 2 days out of the week. I open the store.
Okay. What time? What time?
9.
Open?
Why do you need to know what time it opens?
I'm just asking because
what's the address of your liquor store?
Yeah.
Can I use your employee discount?
Yeah.
9:30.
Are people there that early?
Yeah. Sometimes people are waiting. They think they open at
like
9.
It's a Black Friday sale.
Yeah, I'm like, and it's
that's not good.
I know, and there's so many people that have shaking hands. Everybody has shaking hands.
Do you feel like you're enabling them?
I don't. It's not my fault.
Yeah, but you could.
They started drinking long, but what? Have an intervention with them in the middle of the.
I know, but a bartender can cut them off, can't they?
Yeah, I'm not a bartender.
True, but you're in this business of selling liquor.
In no way is my manager going to be like
I
so
know.
good. Listen, I agree. I don't want these people to ruin their lives, but I want my job more than I want them to keep their kids. I'll be honest with you. It's a fine job too. I get paid decently. It's just you meet some weirdos, and you also human beings are very rude.
Yeah,
they're very rude. It's very strange.
Totally.
Like they no eye contact, and they tell me like just when someone comes in, just say hello, like greet them as they come in the store a little bit. And when I started working, I'm like, yeah, I have no problem with that. My favorite thing is when people just like, not even like disregard me, just like stare at the floor, but like tilt their head just enough and make like an audible grunt. I'm just like, hello, sir. How are you?
I know.
How are you today?
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you hate when people ask you if you have a certain thing and then like you don't know if you have it, or do you know what you have there?
Most of the stuff, like main stuff, if they ask for something weird, I can just look in a computer.
Oh, okay.
They just look in a fucking computer, and I'm like, but they get so offended when you don't have it.
What do you mean?
Like, what do you mean?
You drank it all.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't have it? I go, we don't have it. Then they have to ask me. Then they have to like go through all these things. They can't just be like, "Well, I'm sorry, I can't. I understand that you don't have it. I'm going to go about my day now and not bug you for the rest of the day." And then they have to ask you like, "Why don't you have it? Can you get it for me? Can I get just a bottle?" Then I have to answer all these questions, and I'm just like, "You're not going to. None of this is going to lead to you being like, you know what? I'll take it. Like, you just want a bitch."
Yeah.
But I'm also like a cocksucker to them too. I just. Because it's just easy. I get bored and I just fuck with them sometimes. I make stuff. I shouldn't do this.
How do you thought about working at a weed distillery?
You mean a dispensary?
Distillery, whatever.
I don't think you can you distill weed?
Shut up.
No,
I said
it's
it
my
wrong.
show. I'll keep talking.
I messed up the word. Whatever. Dispensary. There you go.
Listen. Don't sick your gang of gargoyles on me. Okay.
Have you thought about working at a weed dispensary?
I have, but you have to be like. I feel like you need like experience, like because now there's so many. I haven't looked into this, and I don't know any of this. I'm assuming that this is what it is. I know, like, I feel like you have to have like experience in dealing with weed, and I don't mean like a drug.
Well, you are the millennial stoner.
I know, but I'm just gonna. I shouldn't work at a weed store. I'm just gonna smoke all the weed.
So do you just like the selling not the selling, the smoking of weed, but you don't know.
I know a little bit. I mean,
you know more about liquor than you do weed.
No, I mean, I know enough about weed to like go in, and it's also I'm not a nerd about it, but like
yeah, I understand. I don't know how.
I don't like people that are like way too like into that whole shit.
Yeah,
it's
like,
annoying.
Yeah, freaking my girlfriend. Like, she's a big stoner, like she smokes wax.
Your girlfriend is a big stoner, yeah. I've smoked with her before, and she's knocked me out.
Yeah.
She carries around a fucking dab pen.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call it, one bullet, all you need.
Yeah, it's a little... Even, like, Billy Geyer freaking took a hit of that, and he was out. I'm like, and it makes me very questionable of my girlfriend. I'm like,
because Billy Geyer, I've seen that man smoke more weed than a lot of people combined. And all of a sudden, this little goth chick is just knocking him out with this here. Like,
I'm like... And to be fair, though, I can drink most people under the table, so
probably.
I know I have.
I'm not disputing it. I've never seen anybody challenge you. No, anybody ever.
Why
would I? I'd never. I'm not one. I am so of the realm of saying no to things. I can drink, but like, I don't like when people are like try to make me drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, tell us a joke.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's like, what are you, a chef? Do you mind just cooking something right here for me?
Yeah.
But
I think out of all the people in Long Island comedy, I would probably be top 5 drinkers. Probably. McNeely's up there.
I was going to say, there's some people...
Yeah,
I'm not saying McNeely's going to hear this and get pissed.
I'm not saying I'm freaking the number 1. I'm saying I'm definitely
You think Terry's
5.
number 1 drinker?
Who has the highest tolerance? He's definitely top 5. I don't know.
Yeah, I would argue top 3.
Yeah,
I don't know anybody else that has his fucking like.
Maybe Chris Davis. Do you know Chris Davis?
I met Chris. Yeah. But I don't know. I know how Terry drinks.
Yeah.
Like that's
Landolfi drinks too.
Yeah, but even yeah, it's true. He did drink that whole bottle of. What did he drink on his fucking? I should text him right now. No, I do. He drank that whole fucking bottle.
Ask him if he's okay from that.
No, he drank that whole bottle of I think Red Stag.
Yeah.
or something. No, it was Jim Beam something. It wasn't Red Stag, but he drank the whole fucking bottle.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize
You
it.
got a little crazy that night.
Little?
Yeah.
God bless you, Tony Landolfi. We love you, buddy. Yeah. I had a great time when he came on the show. I was here. One of your funny story. He was bugging me to be on the show, and I wanted him on the show. He always giving me shit. He's like, "Oh, when do I get to be on the show?" And I'm like, "I'm gonna have you on." And I told him, I said, "Let me have you on. Why don't we do it this day?" He's like, "It'll be after the bash. It'll be perfect. We'll talk about the
Was
party."
that you doing a Landolfi impression? That was horrible.
Okay.
I'm
not doing. I just did it on one word, the bash, because he always calls it the bash. It's not the bash. It's the bash.
All right.
So he goes, "It'll be after the bash. Yeah. It'll be fine." And then he got so wasted, and I got there late.
Yeah, you did.
I got there at like 10:30, and he was gone.
Yeah.
And I don't mean this in a bad way, because I was having so much fun.
Listen, we've all been there.
Yeah, he was gone and having a great time. He gives me a big hug, tells me that I'm one of his children or whatever. I don't know. He's very
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to say the funniest shit ever for like 3 hours at the table with us.
Yeah,
He
everyone
goes on
else-
for no kidding an hour straight,
Yeah.
just like talking about comedy, talking about his friendships with everybody, and just like
My
murdering the room.
brother. While we're all watching in sheer horror.
We're laughing too. We're like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
I think that was my girlfriend's first time meeting Landolfi.
Really?
Too, and she was just like,
I love
"Can
Tony
we
Landolfi.
leave now?"
I love Tony Landolfi.
Yeah, I do too.
good dude.
Landolfi was actually the first headliner of the show I ever did in the first show.
Really?
Yeah.
See, a lot of history there. A lot of rich history. In
Yeah,
this
there's Long Island
scene.
comedy lore.
Yeah,
there.
nobody cares about, but look these people up. They're actually pretty funny.
Yeah. All right. So he hasn't been on.
Tony? No, he has been on. We pushed it back a week because he was too fucking hungover to make it. He was gone, and he just goes, I'm like, dude, you're not going in. I'm not doing it with you just to see.
Now, quick question: if you were gonna do a drinking contest with like Long Island comics, do you do a drinking contest based on like who can drink this amount the fastest, or who can drink the most? Like, how do you do it?
Well, that's funny because me and Ellison have been batting around the idea of having doing this thing called the Great American Smoke Off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like Billy Guy versus somebody.
And
It's just an idea that we had.
There's
There's a dude that goes to the mic. There's a dude that goes to the mic. His name's Kevin Lenahan, and that dude comes in with a jar of joints and he smokes all of them to his face. And I'm like, the only other person I've seen do that is Billy Guyer. What would happen if an immovable force, if an unstoppable force met an immovable object?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of what we were trying to figure out what technically that would mean. So it's the same thing with the liquor. Like, is it the amount,
Or is it
right?
time?
The quickest you can drink?
Yeah.
What really would...
Well, what do they do with the hot dog eating contest?
It's the amount of hot dogs you eat in the next amount of time.
Yeah.
Which, dude, if you ever watched that, sometimes it's hard to get through.
Yeah.
Like, there's just eating hot.
it's
And,
always
they're
just some-
dunking it in water, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, this doesn't seem fun.
And it's always some skinny Asian that wins every time.
Yeah, but those
like,
are-
I don't understand.
Those are the best kinds of guys. There's a bunch of skinny Asians on YouTube that do the same thing. I watched a video of a dude one time. He got 25 quarter pounders with cheese. He ate 25, just ate them. He's like, whoom. Another dude tried to eat. It's insane. It's disgusting too, but I can't look away. These fucking eating videos. There's one dude who got a full family meal from KFC. Pretty sure it was the same Asian guy. And he was like, I have to finish it in under, you don't have to I'm impressed by the fact that you're going to sit down and eat a bucket. It's a bucket of chicken, sides, all the sides, and then biscuits, and then it was a whole fucking thing.
Right.
And he ate, he didn't do it in the time, but he ate the whole fucking thing.
That's crazy.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
What must your body feel like the next day?
Probably not good.
No.
Did you ever see? It was a video of someone taking a bucket of KFC and putting it under the big piston, and you see all the grease that comes.
Yeah,
Oh,
grease.
oh, that went all in him.
I know.
Yeah.
But that's another thing with these competitive eating people. I'm like, how do you not? Because you would think competitive eating, you'd see a bunch of dudes that look like John Candy and Chris Farley and dudes who look like they eat. But those are the fucking.
Yeah.
The old 96er or whatever the fuck from Great Outdoors type situation.
Yeah,
but it's always
totally.
skinny dudes.
Because their stomachs can expand more.
Yeah, exactly. They've already expanded enough. those big competitors. But yeah, every time I look, I can't look away from it sometimes. Because
It's fascinating.
It's fascinating. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Okay, like I swore off fast food last year, just trying to be a little healthier, with the exception of Taco Bell because I'm not a monster.
Yeah.
But one cheeseburger would put one quarter pounder with cheese would put me down. Really? 25 double quarter pounders with cheese. God damn!
Yeah.
I could never do that. What about you?
Is Taco Bell your favorite?
Yeah, it's always been my favorite.
I've been on.
I smoke weed. I'm a walking stereotype. Of course, I like Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'm a Burger King guy now.
You're a Burger King guy now?
Yeah.
What were you before? White Castle?
I was a McDonald's guy.
You're a McDonald's guy. What made you switch?
I kind of like just where it is. It's easier to get.
Oh,
to.
So it's laziness,
and also because it's Burger King's fine, but nobody ever goes to it because everyone's going to McDonald's. So I can just go to Burger King, get my food, and go. I don't have to wait on the line for 20 minutes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I like
it's a convenience thing.
Yeah, it's a convenience thing.
I used to do. Sean Kearns was on. We were talking about Wendy's orders.
Okay.
And he was talking about how he would just get 3 Frosties sometimes.
That's weird.
It's great.
What size?
I didn't ask what size. Watch the episode. I don't think I asked what size.
Is it just all the same?
Don't Frosties come in one size?
No, there's.
You can get a large Frosty?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Probably like a regular.
I mean, unless they change it. I mean, I used to work at Wendy's when I was 16. The one by Island 16.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You probably served me a burger at one point in your life.
Very possible.
Yeah. I was like, this dude.
This guy's going to be my friend. He's going to be on my podcast.
No, we hated each other when we first.
20 years.
Here comes that fucking customer again with that stupid leather jacket. And I fucking give him whatever he wants, but I'm not talking to him.
Yeah.
No, I never worked at a fast food place.
Yeah, because your parents loved you. That's probably why.
Yeah, that's definitely why. And everybody's tries to make me feel bad for that. And I look at Donnie and I just show him pictures of me playing catch with my dad, and he gets very upset. Whenever he's like, "Ha, you're losing your hair, Winchell," I go, "Look at this. This is my dad. He's alive and he loves me." Yes.
Wow.
I don't know if Donnie's dad dead, but I know his dad doesn't love him. So.
Jesus Christ! This guy, on the very special episode of
I can say whatever. I birthed Donnie. I can say.
You birthed Donnie?
Yeah.
Really?
He came to me and asked me how you start comedy. He was the first guy to be like, "How do you start doing this?"
Welcome.
Yeah, I just hugged him and I was like, "You're doing it.
You're doing it
right now. This is comedy.
This is network.
You're hanging right now.
Yeah, this is the hang. The hang's
just
very important.
Hang with us, brother."
Yeah. Jesus.
No, I told him about the Billy's mic. I was like, "Go to the mic on Monday," and then he showed up that week. And then he kept showing up, and I'm like, "Fuck." Now I got to be nice to him.
Now I have to. I'm invested. I hugged him and everything.
Donnie's going to be. Donnie and another guy, Will McCarroll, are going to be a permanent fixture of the show going forward.
All right, that's cool.
Because we love having them on so much, and it's easy, and sometimes it's hard getting guests.
Well, I've only been asking you for a year.
No, you haven't. You've been asking me for
once a
month for the last 2 years.
I didn't really ask, but I was just I was waiting for you to invite me back. I thought you were mad at me, or you.
No, I was just trying to.
I thought you didn't like what we did the last time.
No, it was fine. I was just finding footing with the show, and then.
I hear you. We were it was the experimental days of.
Yeah, it was. We didn't really know what we were doing, but we just the whole philosophy was just record, because if we have something, eventually it'll turn into something.
Right.
And that's kind of what's happened lately. I mean, since taking on with Rob's show and everything, and just it's kind of morphing a little bit, and then discovering Donnie and Will and the rapport that we have. Discovering, I knew who they were. I didn't discover.
We discover talent here.
God damn it! I wish someone would just shoot me right now after I said that. The fuck am I pontificating bro? Let me tell you, this is my Andrew Schultz.
This is Winchell's casting couch right now.
No.
So you want to be a star kid, huh?
God. Dude, if that still existed that way, we'd all be famous.
Oh, Jesus, no.
I'll take a shot in the mouth for some fame.
Whoa! I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't take a shot in the mouth?
No.
You wouldn't do a casting couch thing?
No.
If there was an opportunity where somebody came up, a legitimate producer, and been like, Netflix special, but you got to one blowjob.
If it was Joel Schumacher,
a legit, it's not I'm telling you right now, someone comes up to you, and it's legit. It's Lorne Michaels or somebody comes up to you, and you're I am, something like that. Cat Williams insults you and then says, "Now suck on my, and I'll give you a Netflix special or some shit."
Really, you would do that?
Would you?
No,
you wouldn't.
No, I would not.
I'd jerk somebody off probably.
You're gross, man.
Aren't I though?
Yeah.
You wouldn't. I feel like people say things like righteously in the moment. Like human beings, they're always like making these grand proclamations because I think we as a people are like pretty dramatic. Like we are theatrical by nature.
What would I do to be famous?
Yeah, and people say in the moment they're like, I would never do that, but I think most people. What's the worst thing you would do?
The worst thing that I would
Or
do...
the best thing in some people's mind.
That's
An
offer.
Who would you gut for fame?
I don't know.
Would you kill a man?
Would I kill a man? No, I wouldn't kill a man.
No. What's the worst thing you would do? What if somebody said to you and been like, I love it, but the whole look's got to change. You want to dye your hair blonde, shave the beard.
I mean, yeah.
You would change your whole look? Aesthetic?
Would I change my regular aesthetic? No.
No.
I wouldn't do that. But like, if someone asked me to be in a movie,
that's different. That's a character. I'm saying
character. Yeah.
Netflix special on the table. All you got to do is sign it. One of the clauses: we don't want to do this dark. You can keep your material, but you got to change the look.
Can I at least still wear all black, or can I do I have
No, you got to be a little more. You don't have to wear rainbow, but I'm the network executive. Okay? Say to me, say to me, can I still wear black?
Can I still wear black?
No, you don't have to wear rainbow around here, kid. But you got to brighten it up a little bit. Okay? You scare people on TV. All right?
That might be one of the reasons why I don't get booked as much as I do already. You want to know how many times people come up to me? It's like, listen, you're really funny, but you have to change the look.
I'm sure people have said it to you a bunch.
Yeah, a lot of times. McNeely said it to me.
Yeah.
And now we're in like the same place in show business. Like, so shut the fuck up, Terry.
You're gonna get so many angry texts after he listens to this episode. Listen to me, you fucking cocksucker.
Yeah, probably. Love you, Terry. fucking liberals.
God, gotta have him back on too soon. just to see the world burn around us. Yeah. So well. I feel like people have said that a lot. I don't know. I don't know if I have you have like a look.
Yeah.
Like a distinct look.
So do you.
I just dress like this.
Yeah, but
I'm eccentric,
this is
I guess.
how I dress.
Yeah, no, that's how you dress.
I'm kind of toned down today, actually.
Yeah, you don't have the long coat on.
Or like the eyeliner.
You got the claw though.
I do have the claw.
Yeah. It's the
my
subtle
girlfriend
claw.
got it for me for my birthday.
For your birthday?
Yeah.
What else did you get? Did you get something?
Yeah, I got a bunch of things.
Didn't you get a Beetlejuice thing?
That was for Christmas.
Yeah, for Christmas.
I got a little Beetlejuice figurine from the animated series.
The cartoon?
Yeah.
I loved that cartoon.
It was really good.
Is
this the part where we talk about 90s nostalgia?
No, I mean, I don't know.
And then we have to ask Chris the look of things.
I mean, I do remember the last episode.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things you said, it's like, what are the records for Legends of the Hidden Temple? They don't do shows like that anymore, I don't think.
They
don't do kids game shows anymore, I don't think,
Mm-mm.
right? We should do that. That's what we should start.
Start a kids game.
Yeah, we
show.
need. I mean, you got to be the host. I'll produce.
I don't want to be anywhere near these kids.
That's exactly why you need to be the host. You can just be very nervous the whole time up there.
Well, I used to be a school photographer.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
For a long time you were, right?
Me as a school photographer. Interesting.
He would come and dress like this.
Last summer, I was doing a lot of college graduations, and I actually
like for the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't just do little kids. We did like college kids.
I thought you did like group or like we're like taking photography on the. Doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I thought you were just taking pictures of colleges.
I did the graduation ceremony for Cooney School of Law. And
Okay.
They did that at the Apollo.
Really?
Yeah.
That was pretty sweet. Oh, you told me about this.
Yeah, I got to be on stage at the Apollo.
Not as a performer, as
Yeah,
a photographer.
I was like wearing a suit, nothing on my head or anything.
All right, look at the birdie.
Yeah. But no, the weirdest thing was like, it's not like look at the birdie. It's like they walk up, you take that photo, you take the photo of them like receiving the diploma, and then they stand in front of a screen quickly, and then you take.
Yeah. Is it a green screen so you can do whatever?
It's a gray screen.
Oh, so you can put like the lasers behind it.
Yes.
They still have that background.
I think if you special requested, you can. There's.
I had that one once on one of my like middle school or whatever pictures. It's just a laser background, and I tell my mom all the time, I'm like, that's how I'm gonna get. Like, whoever decides to marry me, that's the background of our wedding photo. I don't give a fuck.
But the craziest thing was, this is a law school college, right?
Okay.
Cooney School of Law. And this was at the height of the shit that's going on in the Middle East.
War?
Yeah. Like, well,
Just
yeah, but
war and
like
conflict.
there were so many of those kids that were like pro Palestine, and they were
Okay.
like all like going up there with signs and stuff.
Okay.
So I had to photograph all this. I was like so nervous.
You're gonna get what, like hit in the head with like a riot, or like a Molotov
Something,
cocktail
yeah.
or something like that?
Yeah.
Did anything happen to you?
No,
Yeah, I figured.
but I was scared.
There's too many kids that could overrun me. What if they run me over like a
Yeah,
cartoon?
Pretty much.
Well, I don't know. So you did the photographer thing for a while, but I'm not saying this. I'm not saying you have to photograph these kids. You just have to host like what's his name from Double Dare? Mark Summers.
Mark Summers. Thank you, Chris.
Mark Summers. Mark Summers. You can be the next. You can be Dark Summers. Darth Summers.
I'll be
No, I just noticed that. I was thinking because when you were on,
Dark Winters. That's it.
when you were coming on, I was thinking. I'm like, I remember last time we talked about, anytime I start thinking about like Legends of the Hidden Temple, I'd be like, I should probably watch a couple episodes of this.
Yeah.
Just smoke a fucking half a clip and yell at the kid who can't put the fucking silver monkey together.
Yeah.
Never,
Really bad.
never. I told Will McCarrow does a show called the Hamburger Club. It's a game show. And he wants to input a physical challenge into it. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, we should just order the silver monkey and see if they can put it together in like under a minute or whatever the hell.
No, it's by the entire aggro crag. And
Just by the entire
we
Guts.
climb it.
Guts, that's what I wanted to be on.
Yeah.
I wanted to be on Guts real bad.
Speaking of which, did I hear recently that Cartoon Network's going off?
Oh,
the
they're
air?
gone, yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah, it's because they're owned by Chris, I'm pretty sure I'm right on this. I think they're owned by WB. Yeah, WB, David Zaslav, who's like the new head, has been like axing stuff like left and right.
All right.
And one of the things he like, yeah, there's going to be no more Cartoon Network, which doesn't mean eventually someone won't pick it up or they'll do it like, so I'm sure like things always, the love for nostalgia in the world is insane. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure like 2-3 years from now, somebody will pick it up or try to bring it back or something like that.
Right. I mean, I don't.
I'll take it even. Do you remember
Network.
Boomerang?
Yeah, like Boomerang.
Boomerang was all Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
Yeah, but now like since like there's a new wave of cartoons, like are the things that we watch when we were kids on Boomerang now? Because I don't know.
Scooby-Doo is always going to be on the air.
Well, yeah,
so
but
there's always going to be a version of Scooby-Doo on that.
Yeah, but I'm talking about is Ed, Ed, and Eddie on Boomerang?
I don't know. I'd have to check.
Know.
I love that Ed and Eddie. Chris, can you see if Ed, and Eddie's on
Look
Boomerang?
up the Boomerang lineup.
Yes, it was just the website that disappeared. The Cartoon Network still exists.
But so wait, I literally heard that they're not going to like.
They're not going to make any new.
They're not making any new stuff. It's just going to be like basically syndication, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what it is. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the website's gone.
All right.
Which was a sad because I googled it and I'm like, fucking really? Like, but yeah, Cartoon Network. But David Zaslav is the head of WB. He's the one that like he's been canceling like a bunch of shit for WB, which I'm not saying I know anything about this. I just get I have a lot of like their own DC Comics is like their film division's owned by them, and I follow a lot of comic book stuff on like the social medias and stuff.
Okay.
So inevitably, I'm going to hear about the David Zaslav stuff because he's the head of the WB studios. I don't know why I had to explain that. That's some great podcasting right there. But yeah, that's going away, which is sad because such a huge chunk of I begged my parents to get Cartoon Network. I wanted to watch Dexter's Laboratory so bad. And then I remember the day that we got like full cable. It was insane. And the amount of tits I saw on HBO. Because that was, you just turned, he's like, real sex? What's this?
It is amazing. Like I was thinking about it. Remember Channel 14?
What, the one that was just the lineups?
Yeah.
And it would be like the local, it would just be what's on TV.
Yeah.
And then the local like radio station would play over it.
Yeah.
At least in mine. It was WLNG. And I would just sit there and I would hunt to see if like horror movies are on. So I would just like sit in front of it and be like, is there anything like
and if you like you put it on right when it's like you passed it, like too bad you have to wait another 5 minutes.
Yeah, you have to wait till it goes
like,
back because it did the whole day.
I remember like waiting for things.
Yeah.
Like, we don't wait anymore as a society.
Actually, that goes back to something I was saying earlier about working at the liquor store. People don't wait because I have there's the credit card touch machines right in the counter, and I will not even ring anything up, and they will just put the card on it. And I go, I haven't even touched anything.
We are
yet.
so impatient
no patience.
as a society. Like I remember Blockbuster. Like you went to Blockbuster, and sometimes a video wasn't
If it was new, it was always sold out.
It was always, and you
Yeah.
had to fucking wait.
Yeah, you had to wait. Well, the good part about it is, at least for a while, people abided by the rules of Blockbuster.
Yeah.
You know, like I've never been to a video store where eventually, if people are like, "Well, I just want this, I'm just not going to return it,"
Yeah. Oh,
and then you go back and say, "I lost it. I'll pay for it," and then whatever, and then you just have the movie.
I got a quick Blockbuster story for you,
ahead.
though.
Give me a Blockbuster story.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. When Blockbuster had like some game exclusives.
Yeah, they had like Street Fighter 1.
Yeah.
I remember my buddy has those cartridges.
Yeah. I owned Clay Fighter 63 and the third. Remember for the Nintendo 64?
Yep.
All right. Now Blockbuster had an exclusive called Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut.
Yeah.
Right. Now I liked that version more than 63 and the third.
They had
so
more characters in it,
I
too.
swapped it.
You just swapped it and they never knew?
Do you know how much that game is worth?
You still have it?
I sold it.
It's probably worth a couple $1,000s now, right?
I was in a pinch. I sold it for probably less. I got a few $100 for it though.
Yeah.
And
How
then-
much? Do you know how much it's worth now?
I
It would be out of the box, but
Yeah, it would be out of the box.
they only made X amount of copies of it.
Yeah. But
You're really kicking yourself in the ass over this, aren't you?
yeah, but you know what? I had to do it. I was going through some stuff.
I get,
last year.
dude. You don't have to explain it to me.
But it's just all
why you sold the greatest possible thing you could have ever sold.
Yeah. I had to do a lot of.
They had the
bad
Street
things.
Fighter tour. They had an NBA Jam that I remember that
Mm-hmm.
was like somebody knew somebody that won one of those contests. I remember somebody telling me like, oh, my cousin won one of those Street Fighter contests
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. They don't, yeah, but like that. So people used to abide by the rules of Blockbuster, but you just have to wait. Like it was,
Yeah, you had to wait.
fuck, man. You just have to wait. Even when they had the movie, sometimes got to rewind it. It's gonna take 3 minutes. You got to wait
Like,
for everything.
remember when the movie came out? Like you couldn't watch it at home.
No.
Like you had to wait for the DVD.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like, which is fine. I'm not like sitting here bitching about it, but there's no like there really is like the more that you think about it, like we as a society have eliminated the need to wait.
Online shopping.
Yeah.
But technically, you're still waiting for that to freaking get to the house.
Yeah, but you order the right package from Amazon. Sometimes it's there that afternoon if you order it in the morning.
Yeah, that's a little.
It's crazy, but that's what those
like,
warehouses.
I didn't even know I wanted that.
They have drones just dropping all these things. Do we need that?
Yeah, it's a little. Like I still.
I
like,
ordered a toaster. It showed up at 3:00 in the afternoon.
Really?
No, I just made that
Okay.
up. I was just doing a bit. What were you saying, Chris?
One brand new in a box.
How much? The Clay Fighter game?
Clay Fighter game is about 17,000.
Holy fucking
Yeah, that's
shit!
brand new in the box.
What about out of the box?
Out of the box,
I'm gonna say $5,000.
$35.
no
35? Sculptor's cut?
Oh, you know, that's
The Blockbuster exclusive.
sculptors.
Because I have a copy of Clay Fighter. I do. The original one? I do. I have that one. I won't go deep into it because we only got a couple minutes left, but I have a lot of retro video games. That's my favorite shit. Actually, it's $1,000
Yeah.
now for out of the box. That's not bad. What about in the box?
There's actually one for $20 at Walmart.
No.
Walmart?
I think that's a reproduction.
That's got to be a reissue. Walmart always gets these weird things.
What was the other thing, guys?
I don't remember. We're almost done. But I'm having a good time. No, it's true. We as a society are very impatient, but we've eliminated that. That was one of the things. That's if you look at every commercial or every from I always say the 50s because that's when really the people started to look into the future, especially in America. It was always if you look at the commercials, people were constantly anticipating. You can see one of the very first cell phone prototypes. It was like a fucking purse that people had to carry with them that just gave you cancer as soon as you had it on your ear. But they used to have all these things. I remember there's cool videos of them they were projecting and they were all right, so cars never only had radios, but eventually people are going to be able to listen to the music they want to in it. So there would be cars that had fucking vinyl players in them because they were always looking into the future. And ever since
I don't remember that.
you can look it up. Swear to God, there was cars. I don't know if they ever mass produced them, but there was prototypes that they made and then showed at car shows and said we're gonna try to figure out a way to make this work.
You hit a speed bump that skips.
Yeah, I was gonna say what happens if you drive down a rocky road?
Yeah.
Listen to Al Jolson or some shit. But yeah, they're always talking about eliminate the need for wait. No need to have patience. You won't need it. It'll be instant, always this, always never. That's really what we were trying to conquer.
It
the
started
need.
with instant coffee.
It kind of did.
I don't wanna
It kind
wait.
of fucking did. Do you not want to wait 5 minutes for coffee? Instant coffee.
Well,
Just fucking swirl it around.
We have the Keurig that's even faster.
Exactly.
now.
That's what I mean. It's ever since then the whole.
We came up with something faster than instant coffee.
The only thing human beings, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, that we've actually tried to develop is we've tried to just basically develop a way to eliminate the need to wait. That's it. Never mind new phone. It's always faster. It's always more fit. It's just we don't want people to wait. There's no other features on it but that. What? Because I can fucking go on my phone and play a million games. They didn't plan on that. The whole point of it was to make us not wait. So that's why people are impatient. So when you ask them to wait for something, like inevitably you're going to run into something that you're going to have to wait for, right?
And the sad thing is, like, I'm like that too. Like, I don't like waiting.
Oh, I am too. I'm terrible about it. I hate myself
I
for
know
it.
I want to wait anymore.
Yeah,
I'm the same fucking
I get
way.
the same fucking way, but it's everybody. It's not like young kids. It's the entire population. We've just been, because of the way that the technology, in my opinion, the way that technology has advanced and the way that like nobody wanted to wait for years. And then finally we get to a point where you really don't have to wait for much.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like we get the 2020. I mean, as soon as I started releasing cars, the 2025 and 2023, then it's like, why wait? Snickers, hungry? Why wait? Just eat a Snickers. It's instant. You'll be instantly not hungry. Everything is instant. Everything is no wait. Everything is immediate now. That's why when you have to wait for things, people get so fucking mad. Yeah. Because we've been programmed. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm good.
It's a good
but it's true. I agree with what you're saying. We as a society don't have any patience anymore.
No, we don't.
That's
what I said.
I don't even have patience when I jerk off.
Jesus.
I just want it to happen right away so I can.
This is supposed to be a family show.
So I can go. No, it's not. It's never been a family show. But I'm serious. Like even that amount of impatience, I just want to come and go about my day. I can't enjoy a jerk off anymore, Steve. Okay?
Jesus.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been the episode of Millennial Stoner. Serious. Steve, do you have anything you want to plug? Shows?
Yeah, I mean, nothing local.
And plug your
crazy.
Instagram and everything as well.
Yeah, Steve Rocco Comedy on Instagram. Next weekend, I'm going to be upstate in Brewster, New York.
Any listeners in Brewster?
Yeah,
Go check out Steve. He's really funny. He's got a great act, and he's a great.
In February, starting the first Monday of February, I'm going to be teaching a stand-up comedy workshop out of the CM Performing Arts Center in Oakdale.
Yep. Yes. So Steve's been doing comedy for 10 plus years almost?
Yeah,
about
12 plus.
12 plus. Yeah. If you're ever interested in doing stand-up comedy, great teacher. He was telling me about how he plans to do it. I think it's going to be a great thing. Go and check it out and could learn a thing or two, or at least how to write a joke. Mm-hmm. Even if you're not going to do this full time, you can press your friends at a party with the material that you have written or paid Steve to write.
Did you lose a Super Bowl thing, whatever? Oh, that's not even... I don't watch football, but if you lost a fantasy football something and you have to do comedy soon, hey, come to me. I'll help you. Yeah.
That's a big punishment. Someone came down to the mic one night that happened to. Yeah,
I've seen it done like 5 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantasy football loser.
I'm going to take a 3-week class. Whatever. How long is the class? How many
8
weeks?
weeks.
8-week class.
Yeah.
Do they have it on the website? The
Yes.
CM. So yeah, go to it's Creative Ministries. If you can't, it's called. That's what CM stands for.
Yeah.
Creative Ministries, but it's Creative Ministries Oakdale.
Yeah.
Creative Ministries Oakdale. The website for them, they'll have Steve's class.
I think it's cmpac.com or something like that.
Yeah.
Is the website.
Yeah, if you can't, we can't remember it, but we'll put. I'll put a link to the website on the episode right below your face or some shit like that. All right, that's it. Anything else, man? You want to plug?
That's it.
Okay. All right, guys. Just to reiterate, 2 shows I got coming up. Big shows. The February 8th, March 8th, Giggle Room. Not the Giggle Room at McGuire's with Terry McNeely. All right, so come down and check that out. Again, I'd like to reiterate. Thank you so much. 1,000 subscribers. I hope we keep going up and everything. All I wanted to do is get high and say stupid shit into a microphone. You guys have been real cool about it. Thanks for listening. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for being interested. And we're going to try to keep making more interesting shit for you guys, or at least, stuff that's halfway funny or not funny at all. But, if you're going to comment on it, I don't care because you're still watching my shit. But again, bottom of my heart, bottom of Chris's heart. Thank you very much, guys. Bottom of Rob's heart because it's his page too. Mm-hmm. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. So do me a favor, keep sharing, subscribing, all right? Have a nice day. Bye, Steve.
Take care, guys.